Good morning. Happy Magical Monday, everybody. Welcome to those of you that are watching the replay. It is 6:59 and I'm just hanging tight waiting for others to join me. So if you're watching the replay, just begin to breathe into your body. Check in with yourself. Do your two-word check-in. Let your body relax, and in whatever way makes sense to you, bring yourself fully present to me and you via the replay, and just really connect with what I'm about to share with you, however that works for you. All right, I'm starting to see people log in. Say hi in the comments. As you do log in, go ahead and just check in with yourself. Pop those two words in right away because I've got a lot to share today and I'm going to go fast once everybody gets here. So really use that presencing tool to bring yourself present with yourself and with me and with everybody else that starts to check in. So say hi and pop in your two-word check-in. I don't see anything coming in, so I'm just going to say hi in the comments. Sometimes that activates the comments. Yep, there they are. Hi, Arnell. Good morning, Kathy. Hello, Joseph. Everybody just start to breathe into your body. See if you can allow it to relax a little more, and then start popping in your two-word comment or your two-word check-in in the comments. And we'll just hang tight. So I'm going to pop another comment in. For some reason that makes, yep, there you are. Good morning, Amel. Hello, Tim. Hi, Michael. All right, now I'm starting to see two-word check-ins come in. Hi, Soleil. All right. Good morning, Jeff. So it's 7:02. I'm going to wait to 7:03 and then I'm going to jump right in. As you're joining here live, I want you to check in with yourself and pop in your two-word check-in in the comment section. And if you're watching the replay, I want you to do the same thing. Got something on my screen there. I'm going to say hi in the comments again because once again, it looks like it's freezing. All right, yep. That gave me a couple of two-word check-ins from some of you. All right, it's 7:03, so I'm going to take my eyes off the comments and I'm going to start to share a few things with you. But before I do, before I share the information or the message I want to share with you today, I just want to, if you've got something to write with, pull it close because I'm going to give you something I want you to write down. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, a lot of you who don't live here are asking, how am I? There are many of us in the mastermind, several on live with us right now that live in the desert. My experience for Hurricane Hillary, it was a lot less dramatic than I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to get hit hard from the winds, and the winds were really not that abnormal. The rainfall was much more substantial, and flooding is a problem in Palm Springs with our normal rain. So we did get some street closures and there'll be some messes to clean up. But as of right now, I have not heard of any casualties or property damage in the city yet. Everybody else has had their own experience. You can find out. I know Ed was without power, Ed Russell, for most of the day. I never lost my power here. So all in all, everything's pretty okay. The second thing I want to report is many of you signed up for the Operation Game Plan Summer Reboot. If you did not join that, I want to invite you to join those that did. There are 9 that did. Starting this week on this Facebook page, I'm going to put up the Operation Game Plan Summer Reboot logo. And like several months ago, we all were reporting our progress there. Even if you didn't join the reboot with the extra session, I want you to use this last 30 days of summer to reboot yourself and join us in reporting your progress on our Facebook page. Let's keep this momentum going as we're moving into fall and then the last quarter of the year. And the reboot is to help you really laser your focus and just start to manifest some more results on something specific you want to create momentum on. We're doing 6 weeks, this week being the first, and so we've got 5 weeks for you to choose where you want to focus and just daily report what progress you made. That'll just help you stay focused and help you rally the collective energy of the tribe, all of us doing the same thing. So I want to invite you to do that if you weren't in the reboot yesterday. And then in relation to Hurricane Hillary, I'm going to talk more about this on the energy update in 2 weeks, but the Masters of Light told us all to be prepared months ago, as prepare at our homes as if we were going to be snowed in for 3 months. So whatever that in winter, so whatever that would mean to you, if you were going to be snowed in, and how you would prep, that's still in play. Even and one thing that, and I've been prepared, but one thing that I realized I didn't prepare was, but I got something last minute, was a way to charge my cell phone if the power did go out. So Arnell shared a couple of things on Amazon, and I asked him to post it on the Facebook page. I'm going to encourage everybody in the mastermind, regardless if you're prepared or not, to be snowed in for 3 weeks. Do order something on Amazon right away. There will be a flood of people getting these things because thousands of people, millions of people in California were all looking for them. So get that now before you need it. Okay, I'm just going to say that. And the final announcement I want to make is Doug, who's in the mastermind, who is writing a book as part of his program in the mastermind, is playing with a course in AI, and he's using it for artificial intelligence imaging creation. And he created something based on the Crystal Cave meditation, and it created a beautiful photo. So I'm going to put that on the Facebook page. I just want you to have context, but it's a gorgeous image to put in your mind to imagine sitting in your crystal cave. So I'm going to do that at some point today. I just wanted you to know what that was going to be. All right, now take a huge breath in. As you exhale, reconnect with your 2 words. What are you feeling right now? Here's what I want you to write down. The power of the pause. Some of you have heard me talk about that in coaching. The power of the pause is going to be so important, particularly today and going forward. In the collective, you've heard me use this analogy. It's like the whole world is in a Christmas snow globe and it's being shook up, right? And the Hawaiian fires and the Hillary coming in, just 2 weather events, have shook up the snow globe, even if you're not a part of it physically. We've all been shook up emotionally by design. So right now, I didn't get to look at all the 2 words, but I bet you they correspond with what I'm about to say. And there's always a positive charge and a negative charge, right? You can be experiencing 2 emotions at one time. But this charge, this surge of energy that is in the collective right now is going to have the propensity to make all of us rather emotionally reactive more than normal. Okay? The propensity is there. So I want to first for today alert you. Be prepared to be triggered and ready to react emotionally, but don't. I say to myself, when I feel my body react, ready to be charged into a reaction, I will say to myself in my head, power of the pause. And I literally will pull my body back. I'll take a deep breath in. I'll exhale slowly. I usually try and exhale it out in 7 counts, so I'm really slow. All this is happening in my head. So I'm creating distance between my reaction and what I'm going to choose to do in the moment. It's like static electricity in the air right now, poking you. You know when there's static electricity in the air and somebody touches you and you get a little shock? Well, you're going to be shocked energetically all day. So be prepared. Ooh, ah, ee. And it will, with these heightened emotions, especially of fear and uncertainty, the reaction can create unnecessary suffering or a mess that you're going to have to clean up simply because you didn't use the power of the pause. It takes training. All these tools take training. You need to practice them. Growing up, if we spilled milk or dropped anything on the floor, which happened all the time with 5 kids, my mom, because she just wanted to keep everything in order, which is so difficult it's like herding cats with 5 kids, 4 of them in 27 months. Anytime you spilled something or dropped something, my mother would say, "Oh, for God's sake, Mark Walter." And every time, and you'd hear that with all the other kids, and every time I would have a reaction of shame, embarrassment, and like I just created some kind of crisis. So in my life, when I would drop something, I'd hear myself say to myself, "Oh, for God's sake, Mark." And I had to rewind myself. And then I would clean it up with anger and at myself and I'd feel like somebody's judging me and I'm the only one in the room. And so to break that reaction in myself, for myself, I used the power of the pause for decades. And the first thing, I didn't expect myself not to feel that way. It was programmed, right? So just this morning, I dropped some vitamins all over the floor, and I just noticed how unreactionary I was. I didn't even have to think about not reacting, and it just came into my mind. Wow, look how well this backing yourself off of that has been all these years. But I started with the power of the pause, and then I chose a thought after I felt my reaction. I would just say to myself, "Oh, look at that reaction." So that was my first level of awareness. "Oh, look at my reaction." Then I would think to myself, let me see if while my body's feeling this charge, I can simply clean it up with no bashing of myself. Let me see if I can turn down the intensity of that response. And as time went on and I would do that kind of thing over and over again, I would just drop something and without any reaction at all, like today when the vitamins, 300 of them all fell on the floor, I just picked them up very nonchalantly like, "Oh, here's the next task to do." That might not sound very significant, but for me, it's huge in utilizing the power of the pause to dial myself back for having my own pleasant experiences in any given moment. The charge right now is going to be super high. The power of the pause and you developing a way to walk yourself back is going to be hugely beneficial, okay? So here's the energy of today coming out of what we're coming out of in Palm Springs, but Hillary's still passing through doing stuff to people. So as this energy is moving and it's in the collective, your drop is being affected by the one infinite ocean with just this one experience. There's a powerful connection between what's going on with the symbolism of the weather actually happening in real time with what's happening energetically in non-physicality. And that is, there is a huge energetic clearing right now. And there's a connection between the Energy Update Saturday where we were told we're coming into a month of reimagining, of reconnecting, of reinterpreting. So think about reinterpreting the physical Hillary coming through, reinterpret it as a energetic, metaphoric clearing that's literally happening in the non-physical realm. It is clearing all of us out of a stagnant energy that we have been experiencing that actually is contributing to the program of our reaction. Something big is happening right now, but you got to put on your spiritual lenses and you got to be looking at the non-physical. This is about us being cleared of stagnant energy. Let's make that applicable to you right now. It's 7:15. I'm going to go 5 minutes over. This energy is coming through to clear stagnant, stuck energy in you that I'm pausing because I'm checking my notes because I'm going to condense this. The intention is to shift your perspective of the past. So think about what's going on in your life right now. What's demanding your focus? For some of you, it's something very pleasant, and for others of you, it's moving you through some significant form of fear. Whatever's demanding your attention, it is being filtered through the programming of your wounded persona that the dial is being turned down on. And right now, there's a huge clearing of stagnant energy that does not serve you. It's the residue of our alignment with our wounded persona that doesn't get to stay because it's not compatible with where the dial is moving up on 5D. All this trauma, all this collective fear right now is also turning the dial on the higher frequency. So I want you to put your spiritual glasses on today and ask the question. This is an opportunity for you to connect with your feelings, your emotions on a deep dive, deeper dive. Don't just settle, I'm afraid because I've lost the security of my job. That's logical, but there's something deeper in that. Our emotions are our internal guidance system, and there's a huge sweeping out of stagnant energy, bringing a clearing so your connection to your internal GPS is not short-circuiting, but it comes through the reconnection with our inner guidance. Reconnect, reimagine, reinterpret. We're still in it. You're being reconnected through this clearing out of stagnant energy that is making you capable of interpreting your emotions on a much higher frequency with much more clarity. So the question becomes, show me what you'll show me. What am I ready to see, know, and understand about this emotion that I'm experiencing that is a messenger in my guest house? Nothing new here, right? You've heard me say these things over and over again. And every time I drop the pebble in the pond, you connect with it on a stronger bandwidth. So you're going to hear this slightly differently, and it's going to become applicable slightly different. But right now, beautiful tribe, we are in a clearing, and we are being prepared to let the energy of our soul's personality come on so strong. Why? Because we are going to surprise ourselves at how we navigate the obstacles that are going to continue to show up on the world stage in this unprecedented time that we've been told the end of 2023 is going to bring. So the question is, how can I reinterpret this emotion? How can I reinterpret my response to it? How can I reimagine what's possible? So to do that, you got to think about, okay, I'm going to have this conversation with this person around this circumstance, feeling these emotions. What is my default? What do I think is going to happen? Oh, okay, let me connect with that, and then let me sit back and let me intentionally reimagine what's possible on a higher frequency for a much better outcome. The power of our focus, making a choice to take advantage of these energies and this insider information that we're given is key now. Don't let my words fly over your head. Don't not practice one of the tools that I'm offering. You're not going to wake up a master of the tool. I keep reinforcing it so you accept the invitation to practice a little bit more. And now practice it again. And now practice it again. And practice it again. That's how you're going to change the way your brain wires and fires your response to your wounded persona that doesn't have anything to connect to anymore. The frequency is unsustainable. The good news is this sweeping energy is making space deeper and wider for the surprise about your ability to do things that seemed so tedious, like developing a new habit. You're going to get accelerated results. Practice imagining that conversation and watch how it changes that conversation almost immediately. That's the power that we're in. Every negative experience like Hillary is bringing a surge of positive energy to transform us. But if you're just looking at the circumstance going, oh shit, the world fucking sucks again, you're missing what's really going on here. Every negative experience is surging us into our soul's personality, into our soul's capability that is absent of fear, absent of any knowledge it is not source, and absent of any human limitation, because it knows it's not human and it knows it's here for now. For whatever shows up on your obstacle course, your soul is like, okay, bring it. I am ready. I've been waiting for my turn to come online in that body. I've been waiting for my frequency match to be able to send impulses into your mind to start to respond and react and step into your power in ways that our wounded third dimensional persona can't even comprehend. Now, I know that sounds fantastical. But those of you who've been working with me for 5 years or more, you've seen fantastical stuff in my life. But you've seen fantastical stuff in your life. And more is coming. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna bottom line it for you. Expect people around you and you to be full of static electricity right now. And the propensity is going to be to react. And you're going to see a lot of people react. They're going to lose their shit. We were told that last April. They're going to lose their shit. And this reaction against reaction is going to support people having to let go of their reactions that produce nothing, but it's going to be really messy for them. Or you can harness the energy of your 5D personality, practice the power of the pause, and watch yourself create space for something that will surprise you in what comes forward. It's a beautiful, powerful surge of loving energy that's tucked right here. Now is the time for you to practice your crystal cave, even if you do it for 1 minute, y'all. If you haven't been practicing sitting in your stillness, practice 1 minute at a time. Set your timer. Just be in your stillness with the invitation, show me what you'll show me. If you don't feel like you got shown anything in that moment, you're missing the point. It's not all going to show up in that 1 minute. It's in the accumulation of your willingness to sit in your stillness that's going to clear the residue. So build the account. Put the deposits in, even at 1 minute at a time, and you'll start to see your bandwidth grow. You'll start to see your power to use the power of the pause and become less reactionary, and you'll start to see yourself surprise yourself. You can't do it wrong, and if you fumble in your reaction, you didn't blow it. You're just human in the transition. So be really gentle with yourself, but hear the message. There is a sweeping of energy that no longer serves you, and it's stagnant emotion. So whatever the emotion is that you are feeling right now, inquire. Show me what you'll show me. What's this emotion ready to show me today? Not yesterday, not last week, not 6 months ago when the big event happened that's you're still working on cleaning up. Show me what you'll show me now. Show me what you'll show me now. Again, that invitation sets the tone for the day. Doesn't mean you're going to be shown in that moment. It means you're building in the energetics of the solution and the awareness to come into your field in a way that it will land and make a difference. It's so powerful right now, y'all. So be gentle with yourself, be loving with yourself, and trust your inner guidance more than you ever have before, because it's wanting to get your attention and it's trustworthy. Your soul's personality is trustworthy. All right, there's only love for you here. I would encourage you, come back to the Facebook page often this week because you're going to see different stuff show up there. Accept the invitation to report your progress and join the collective tribe energy of moving you forward, regardless of what's going on in your life. Keep your focus and stay connected, okay? There's only love for you here. Enjoy your Monday, y'all. I'll see you soon.